ball finds a hole up the middle.
Steps up, goes deep left side, receiver open, counting, touchdown Titans! Takes a nice shot outside the goal box and he will break the 0-0 tie. Fantastic shot by Kenloff Solon.
Giller makes a move, a good one, opportunity here, the Bears score! The Bears strike first.
He's at the 40, he's down to the 30, the 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Jalen Bryan. Why not? What a beautiful run.
Maureen there, fights her off the puck, opportunity here, another sit, and a goal! Second chance effort for the Pioneers.
Put the icing on the cake, if you will, Michael. Go down and got to the outside and said good evening and good night.
Howdy everybody and welcome to Aldridge Arena in Maplewood, Minnesota. Tonight home to the Section 4 AA Championship Final between the Ponies from Stillwater and the Pioneers from Hill Murray. Alongside Corey Franzmeyer, I'm Jeb Brand. Glad to have you with us.
Yeah, it should be a great game this evening. A couple powers in Section 4 AA facing off. Hill Murray Pioneers 17-8-2 overall, and the Ponies 25-1-1. But like I said, I hope the Ponies don't show up and underestimate the Pioneers tonight, just despite their record.
Take a look at the bracket on how each team prospectively got here. Early on, Stillwater, the number 1 seed, handily over number 8 Irondale.
Yeah, they took on the number 8 seed. They gave them 4 goals on 10 shots. They were able to put enough on the board to escape the first round defeat. Hill Murray took it to Mountain View 4-1.
Semi-final play, the Ponies ended up facing off against the White Bear Lake Bears in a shutout victory 4-0.
Yeah, we did that game the other night, and the score could have been a lot worse, but White Bear played hard, but Stillwater was able to get through, and Hill Murray took it to Woodbury 5-2.
That brings us here tonight, the Section 4 AA Championship, a rematch from last year's championship where the Ponies and the Pioneers will face off here tonight. We take a look at the matchup. For the Pioneers, a strong penalty kill at 82.6% this year.
Yeah, and also the Pioneers were Metro East Conference champions, a conference which they've dominated for many years, and like I said, they should be a force here tonight.
Special teams for the Ponies has been a very strong suit for them this year. An impressive 31% on the power play, 93% on the penalty kill.
Yeah, the Ponies were Suburban East Conference champions, and that's not an easy one to get out of with the likes of Crete-Durham Hall, Roseville, and White Bear Lake. So like I said, the Ponies have had a fantastic regular season this year.
Take a look at some of the key players we're going to keep an eye on tonight. For the Pioneers, number 15, Dylan Mills.
Yeah, the sophomore winger, 15 goals, 14 assists. He's definitely going to be a player to watch this evening as he's had a solid season so far.
On the other side, for the Ponies, they rely heavily on number 10, senior forward, Jackson Cates.
Yeah, Jackson Cates, 24 goals, 34 assists on the season. Committed to Michigan Tech next year. He's got 4 goals in this section tournament so far, so he's definitely a player with a hot hand.
Couple of interesting tidbits. If the Pioneers are victorious tonight, it'll be their 28th state tournament appearance with 3 titles in that tenure.
Yeah, like I said, they haven't had the regular season that they usually have, but they've owned this section for years, and Stillwater has their handfuls this evening.
On the other side, if the Ponies are victorious, it'll be their 2nd trip down to the state tournament, last one coming in 2014.
Yeah, the Ponies have had a fantastic regular season. They're the 2nd-ranked team in the state, and as we stand right now, they're the highest-ranked team left in postseason play in high school hockey, so we'll see how it shakes out.
Should be a good one tonight. The Ponies, the Pioneers, Section 4 AA Championship face-offs next.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
And welcome back to Aldridge Arena, the Section 4 AA championship game between the Pioneers and the Ponies. Should be a great one tonight, Corey. We got a sold-out crowd.
Yeah, absolutely, Jeb. 3,400 plus people here tonight. A great vibe, a lot of energy. I'm really looking forward to it.
Should be fantastic. Not an open seat in the house. They sold out at 4 o'clock this afternoon. We take a look at the goaltenders tonight for both teams. Number 1, Jake Bagley for the Pioneers.
Yeah, another solid season by Jake Bagley. He's won both games, 33 saves in the section tournament. He's been solid for the Pioneers.
And Benson on the other end for the Ponies gets the nod.
Yeah, Benson has won both games, but he hasn't seen many shots, only 22, so he's definitely going to have a challenge on his hands this evening.
The winner of tonight's game punches their ticket down to St. Paul for the 2016 state tournament. We're underway. Shot right in by Mills is wide of the net. As they tie up on the half wall, Reifenberger unable to hold there. And now the Pioneers strong on the play, gets the crowd right into it. No call. Reifenberger over just off the mark there, and Holland's back for the Ponies. He goes cross ice, unable to tip it there. Icing's called, and we get our first stoppage in play.
Yeah, all that energy coming, out of the break there and get the game started. It's nice to kind of take a deep breath here, Jeb, and kind of get ready and settle in for this epic matchup this evening.
Should be fantastic. Like you said, a lot of energy from both sides. Great turnout for the student section. Pioneers throwing in, never made it in on Benson. And now Sagasaur back the other way for the Ponies. In on Bagley, but he easily steers it aside. A good look there, but unable to get a clean shot off. Puck comes all the way back. Virtue is able to play it there. Ponies send it in deep. And back to play it is Quast for the Pioneers. Quast heads man to Helgelson. His pass is tipped off there, and now through center. Helgeson unable to hold. Sean Ryan plays it through the neutral zone. Pioneers switch. Now Sagasaur plays it back for the Ponies. And Hoy through center. Kaufman tips it in on Bagley. And he gloves and he'll hold. 15:36 left to play. First period. 0-0 Pioneers Ponies. Corey, rematch from last year's Section 4 AA championship, and once again we're in for a treat.
Yeah, Hill Murray took that one last year 4-0, and like I said, they were the higher ranked team and the team that should have won, I guess you could say, and the roles were reversed tonight, and we'll kind of see how that shakes out and plays out throughout the evening.
Sorensen's shot is tipped on its way in. Cates tries to center. It hits the back of the net. Now the Pioneers looking to clear the zone. Tied up there, but unable to clear. Cates sends one in on Bagley. Bagley gloves and holds. The first good look there for the Ponies is Jackson Cates, one of our key players to watch, sent one in.
Yeah, first time goalie's been tested so far here in the first couple minutes, and Bagley was up to the challenge.
15:19 left to play. Cates and Reifenberger on the draw. Reifenberger wins it back for the Pioneers. Stanton sends it over to Cates. Cates tries to go back low to him, but a nice play there by Reifenberger as he now breaks out of the zone. Tries to send one in for Mills. It's tipped, so icing's waved off. Now Peterson unable to get a real clean look there, but Benson's able to glove and hold. Face-off will come just to the right of Josh Benson.
Yeah, these two teams met a few weeks back, and Stillwater took it 5-2, but you can throw that out the window because there's a lot at stake for this game this evening here, Jeb, between Hill Murray and Stillwater.
And we talked about it in our pregame, 28 state tournament appearances for the Pioneers, so they've been in this position many times before. Stillwater, on the other hand, only one state tournament appearance. Out front, shot right off. Deflected there as Mills had a great look for the Pioneers. Now unable to hold the zone. It comes all the way back out. D play catch here as Stom goes off to Peterson. Now Mills through the neutral zone. Mills sends one in. It's deflected up, and that'll hit the rafters and get us a quick stoppage in play.
Yeah, and Stillwater, when they made that state tournament appearance, that was the last game, section game that was held at the old Coliseum down at the fairgrounds. a lot more capacity was held there, so we're definitely packed a little tighter here at Aldridge and Maplewood here, Jeff.
Yeah, like we said earlier, sold out at 4 o'clock this afternoon for a 7 o'clock game. Pretty impressive how exciting high school hockey here is, and the state of hockey here in Minnesota. Pioneers now behind their own net as Ryan out through the neutral zone. He's bothered there, and a nice defensive back check by Stanton. Puck's turned over though. Pioneers try to send it in. It's knocked down. And now Helgelson picks it up, sends one in, tipped around on Benson. I don't think seen it all the way, but nevertheless it stayed out of the back of the net. And now Helgelson sends it in deep, and hard on it is Neubauer for the Pioneers. Helgelson from the corner, tied up there. The Ponies start back the other way. Kaufman, and he's bothered here by Newman. Kaufman's shot is blocked out front by Quast, and running off the puck there. Now Rinaldo headmans up through center, and it comes all the way out through neutral zone. Jackson Cates now comes in for the Ponies on the half wall. Bagley's there to make the save. A nice job getting big there. Sean Ryan sends it up, and now thrown in by Boblowitz for the Pioneers. They send it around as Bremer is there. Bremer able to hold. Kyler Yo unable to get the puck deep. It comes back to center. Stam and Sontag play catch. Now Sontag will send it in. Wrapped all the way around. Boblowitz, first man on the puck. His Mapstone has him tied up. Bremer sends it cross ice. Kyler Yo now from the corner. He's ridden off the puck nicely there by the Pony defense. The puck's tied up below. Jackson Cates, the captain for the Ponies, starts it out, centers it. It's tipped in, no icing on the play as the Ponies switch. And now Sontag nearly gave up the puck there, came away with it luckily. Now Bremer gets it in deep. As Thomas Bruchu is back for the Ponies. Manning from the corner. Big hit by Mills to take Manning off the puck. D to D, Breezy will send it in for the Pioneers. It wraps around to Reifenberger. He's knocked off the puck there. Peterson lays the body in on Manning. Now Breezy tries to hold here at center. Reifenberger plays it back to Petronik. Petronik, now Reifenberger sends it up. Peterson from the half wall leaves for Reifenberger, tried to center, was just off the mark. Sagasor back the other way with speed for the Ponies as he's tied up nicely by Breezy there. Breezy comes away with the puck. Sent up through center. A little bit of physical play right in front of the Pioneer bench. No call. Looks like the officials are going to let them play tonight. And for Section 4AA championship, you can't blame them.
Yeah, absolutely, Jeff. It's been amazing to watch here the first 7 minutes of this game. I mean, just watching every shift, these kids are giving it all they have. I mean, it's just everybody's skating hard, throwing the body, just giving, blocking shots, just giving everything they have just to punch that ticket down to St. Paul. It's just it's really energizing to see.
State tournament starts Wednesday with Class A. Winner of tonight's game will take the final spot in the AA tournament bracket. We'll get into that a little bit later tonight. Some of the teams that have already punched their ticket down to the XL Center. Pioneers from their own end now as Sean Ryan headsmans up through center. Ronaldo tries to step around. Pioneers will be off sides. Back the other way, an opportunity here. Cates with a shot and a huge save by Bagley. A great opportunity for the Ponies. Bagley was there to get a blocker on it.
Yeah, it was just amazing that the defenders were able to attack that puck as it was loose out in front and, get it out of the zone and, get it back in the Stillwater zone there.
Cates tips it in and no icing on the play as Hollins in for the Ponies. Centered, Cates again, a shot steered aside by Bagley. Early on here, the Ponies the better of the scoring chances, but it remains scoreless with just over 10 minutes left to play in the opening period. Jackson Cates out of the corner, sends one out front. Bagley easily clears to the side. And now from his own end, Betty tries to send it length of the ice. This one will go for icing against the Pioneers.
Yeah, just to touch on that last scoring opportunity from Stillwater, I think that's going to be a big key tonight is, who can clean up those loose pucks out front. take a look. You know, it's out front. The Hill Murray defenders get in there, get after the puck, and get it out of the zone. And I think both these teams have a lot of goal scorers on the roster, and I think any second opportunities that they have tonight, they're going to put it in the back of the net.
Reifenberger and Manning on the draw. Manning wins it back. It's sent over to Hoy. Hoy will send it down and around, and Sagasor's tied up there behind the Pioneer net. Bounced around. Bagley's able to make a save. Austin Peterson now through center. Mills touches it. No icing on the play. And behind his own net now, Bruchu sends it around. Sagasor's there. Sagasor back to Bruchu as he comes through center. He'll send it in deep, wrapped around. Bagley unable to play it. And now the Pioneers' Reifenberger from behind his own net sets up. As he sends it over to Casey Stom. Stom leaves it behind. This is Hurtley out through center. Mills touches it in, and Murs back to play for the Ponies. On the half wall, it's taken by Mills as he tries to center. It's knocked down there, and now Mills plays it back. Breezy will play it for the Ponies. Up through center, Boblowitz touches it in, and now Brock Bremer will play it back to Petronik. Petronik through center. Yo's knocked off the puck, but Bremer picks it up. Shot off the side, is steered aside by Benson. Now the Ponies will send it the length of the ice. This one will go for icing with 8:36 left to play here, the Section 4 AA championship game.
Yeah, Hill Murray has tried it a few times this evening. That cross ice pass to Dylan Mills, Zach Mills.
Now Dylan Mills, you're right.
Yep, Dylan Mills, and you know, it hasn't quite connected yet, but I got a feeling the kid's going to have his opportunity this evening at some point.
Mills has been a key player for the Pioneers all year, and they're certainly looking for him to step up to the call. There's a long ice pass here, just off the mark. It'll go for icing against the Ponies. The faceoff will come down to the left of Josh Benson.
Yeah, the first 5-7 minutes of the game, Hill Murray really controlled Stillwater's zone, and now the kind of roles reversed here in the last 3 to 4 minutes. Stillwater's had more opportunities and kind of controlled possession in Hill Murray's zone.
Play now out through center as Cates picks it up. 3-on-2 opportunity. The Ponies unable to capitalize on it as Hollins ridden off the puck there for the Ponies. Now through from the corner, they play it out. And back down behind the net. Back to play it is Sontag for the Pioneers. He's tripped up there. No call on the play. Cates and Sontag tie up in the corner here. Puck's played back to the D. Bugstead sends one in. It's tipped out front. Opportunity side of the net there. Bagley's able to slide over and make the pad save. As Cates had a good look there. Turnover now. Cates the other way. Rinaldo back. No call on the play. As Rinaldo with the hustle after he had turned the puck over.
Yeah, Hill Murray dodged a bullet there. They got kind of caught in the line change there. Turned the puck over in their own zone, and Cates almost had an opportunity there to make this a 1-0 game.
Up through center, it's picked off by Ryan, but now Manning picks up for the Ponies. Big hit by Sean Ryan right at center ice there, and back to play it here is Quast. Quast from behind his own net. Mills through center, it's knocked down by Sagasor, and now Ryan through center. Peterson takes a hit in front of the Pioneer bench. Back to play it is Quast for the Pioneers from the corner. The Ponies starting to apply some pressure here on the Pioneers as Reifenberger has his pass deflected by the linesman there. Now the Ponies will send it right back in. Bagley's able to play. Ponies will change David Quast from his own end as he headmans to Mills. Mills takes it in, fanned on the shot. Now the Ponies back the other way through center, eludes a check, and now a good opportunity here as Murr had it picked off his stick. Murr again, shot right on, and Ryan was able to knock it down. Now Boblowitz through center, it's turned over. The Ponies send it right back in. Bagley has to make a pad save as that one bounced in on him. And now Sean Ryan in the corners tied up here. Dudko and Kaufman. And it's tipped out nicely by Kyler Yo, but sent right back in by the Ponies. And Corey, the Ponies continue to apply pressure here, and thus far have caught the Pioneers a bit on their heels.
Yeah, Hill Murray's struggling right now to get the puck out of the zone and kind of mount any kind of offense or attack on Stillwater. Like I said, the first few minutes it was Hill Murray kind of owning Stillwater's zone, but it's the worm has definitely turned there in the last handful of minutes.
Take another look at that turnover by Ronaldo, but got back nicely as I think he caught Sagasor at the tail end of a shift. Could have definitely been a difference maker in the game had Sagasor capitalized on it.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of this could be coming down to, Stillwater might be deeper. They might have a third or fourth line, and the Hill Murray, they might be a two-line deep team. And the fact that they're just going to tire out at the end, towards the end of periods, so they got to kind of mount their offense and different kind of attacks early on in the periods.
Stom now for the Pioneers tries to bring it in. It's turned over and now flipped through center. Ronaldo's able to knock it down. Helgelson pass right on, and Benson with a big save. A good opportunity for Weston Neubauer, but Benson was able to slide over and make the save for the Ponies.
Yeah, great setup there, and Neubauer almost, he had a good look at the net, and he just shot it right at Benson there, and Benson was up for the task to stop that shot.
Take another look here. Probably the best scoring opportunity for the Pioneers since the early puck drop here is just over 5 minutes left to play in the opening period. As the puck's tied up on the half wall now, it's sent far side. Mills is there. He sends it low. Reifenberger from the corner. They're tie up. Now Reifenberger, top of the circle shot is deflected out front. And now it back to the corner. Stom takes a big hit. Manning plays it up the half wall. It's tied up by Stom. Austin Peterson unable to hold the zone. It comes all the way back out as Reifenberger deep in his end. Goes through center. It's tipped on by Mills. Pioneers will change. Ponies back to play it. This is Bruchu as he goes cross ice. Bounced around a bit. Petronic picks it up for the Pioneers. Now Bremer through center. Will send it in deep. Hoy's back to play for the Ponies. Bremer knocks down his pass. Puck is centered, but Kaufman's there. And now out through center with speed is Dutko as he sends it in. Breezy does a nice job of tying him up. Bounced around, it comes back out through center, and it's sent in by Murr for the Ponies. Petronic from his own end plays it up the half wall. Is Boblowitz through center, has got Bremer. Bremer one-on-one now. Tries to center, just out of the reach of Yo. Now Yo's tied up in the corner with Stanton. Puck goes around. Austin Murr tries to go cross ice to Kaufman. Bounced around there. Picked up by Stanton for the Ponies. Stanton gains the zone. He centers. It's deflected out front. Cates with a shot right on. Huge save by Bagley as the puck's bouncing around. Cates again fires, and Bagley's able to make the save. 3:12 left to play here. Some great scoring opportunities for the Ponies.
Well, absolutely. This crowd is just sitting on the edge of their seat, just waiting for something to erupt about. And Jake Bagley made it happen for the Hill Murray Pioneers. This crowd erupted after 3 to 4 shots on net, and he's able to stop them all.
You see that there, Jackson Cates for the Ponies, definitely the sharpshooter that the Ponies want, taking those shots, but Bagley answers the call. Some end-to-end action on both sides as we near in on 3 minutes left in this opening period. As Mapstone's back to play it. Icing's called on the Pioneers. Just under 3 minutes left to play. We'll have a face-off just to the right of Josh Bagley.
Yeah, it's definitely been an entertaining first period so far. It's been a back and forth. One team takes control of the zone for a bit, and then the other one comes back and takes control for a little bit. It's going to be really exciting to see this game play out this evening, Jeff.
Sontag plays it over to Stom as he's back over to Sontag. Now through center, Peterson will send it deep for the Pioneers. Benson's there to slow her down. Bukestad leaves it for Mapstone. Now back to Bukestad as he goes
cross ice to Holland. The Pioneer Stom is able to hold it there. Just out of the reach for Mills. Now Reifenberger throws a hit. Sontag unable to hold the zone. Bounced around a bit, and now Cates is ridden off the puck nicely by Peterson. Up through center. Mills will send it in deep. Pioneers will change. Back to play it for the Ponies is Bruchu. Bruchu through center. It's picked off there by the Pioneers. Now Yo headsmans. And into the zone is Boblowitz. Yo on the half wall. Ties up with Sagasor. Sagasor comes away with it. Bremer tried to go back to Quast. Quast from behind his own net. Tied up there by Sagasor. Sagasor centers. It's tipped. Shot right on, and it's just wide of the net. Good opportunity again there. The puck deflected just wide. Ponies will send it in. Now Quast back to play it for the Pioneers. His pass off the mark there. Opportunity, Sagasor. Right on, and Bagley, seen it the whole way, was able to make the save.
Yeah, Bagley's definitely been challenged a lot more this evening than Benson has over on the other side. But, you know, Bagley's been here before. He's Hill Murray was section champions last year, and he's got some state tournament experience. So he's definitely a young man who's up for the task this evening.
Only a junior, but playing with a lot of heart and a lot of leadership as he's answered the bell thus far in this first period. Faceoffs won by the Ponies, but it's played out to center by Breezy. Helgelson is in on the play. He knocks it out of the air. Opportunity just off the mark is Neubauer, was unable to hold it. Now Rinaldo from the corners, tied up by Murr. Puck sent low as Kaufman plays it back down to Murr. And Murr headmans now through center. He'll send it in deep. Bagley plays it off to the corner. Less than a minute remaining here in our opening period of the Section 4 AA championship game. Puck's played through center. Is Neubauer in with some speed as him and Dutko go in hard to the corner. Now it's played back through center. Sontag's there for the Pioneers. D to Breezy, and he'll send it around. Reifenberger on the half wall has it for the Pioneers. Makes a move, is unable to get around Holland as he plays it out through center now. Casey Stom, one touch. Mills unable to play it. Now Reifenberger, big hit by Sontag to slow down Cates. And now from the half wall, Peterson gives it to Reifenberger. 10 seconds left to play in this first period. 0-0 game between the Pioneers and the Ponies. Puck comes all the way back, and that'll do it for our first period.
Hey, absolutely fantastic effort in this first period by both teams, and we still got a long way to go to see how this story ends this evening there, Jeff.
Section 4 AA championship game, 0-0 after one. We'll be back with our second period next.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
And welcome back to Aldridge Arena as we get set to start our second period in tonight's matchup between the Pioneers and the Ponies. Section 4 AA championship game. Winner punches their ticket down to the state tournament Thursday, afternoon and evening are the quarterfinal games. Should be a great evening tonight and a great weekend coming up next week, Corey.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a great back and forth match so far in the first period. You know, the main highlights were Jake Begley. He had a couple, Stillwater, a couple scoring chances where, you know, he had to really step up and make multiple saves. So that's been the most excitement we've had so far when it comes to putting the puck in the net, but it's been a great all-around game so far.
Puck drop here, start of the second period. The Pioneers, Mills sends it in. Benson makes the save and steers it around back of the net. Big hit thrown by Reifenberger as now Cates sends it in for the Ponies. Wrapped all the way around. Jackson Cates is there to throw one in. Right out front, an opportunity just wide of the net as Cates nearly got the Ponies on the board first.
Yeah, Jake Begley, like I said, you know, coming out of the break there, once again, multiple saves, and he's doing a fantastic job of not letting anything foolish get behind him here this evening.
Stripes have been letting both teams play tonight as Cates was upended there. No call on the play as the Ponies fan base certainly was looking for a call there. Reifenberger takes a hit as Bugstead sends it in for the Ponies. Bagley's back to play it. Now Stam rings it around. Peterson unable to handle, but Reifenberger picks it up. Through center, onto the stick of Mills. Mills on the half wall has it knocked off his stick momentarily by Hoy, and now he battles there. Sagasor comes away with it for the Ponies, and now Manning through center. Nicely played there by the Pioneer defense as the puck comes all the way back in to the Stillwater end, and Hoy is back to play it for the Ponies. Ronaldo throws a hit on him. That one was tipped up and out of play, so we get a quick stoppage in play here.
Yeah, like I said, you know, it's back and forth, back and forth. They finally connected on one of those Dylan Mills passes, but he didn't have much help up front. But like I said, that kid's going to have an opportunity on one of them cross-ice passes. It's going to be interesting to see what he does with that opportunity.
Ronaldo and Manning on the draw. Manning wins it back for the Ponies. Puck comes all the way to center. Ryan plays it there. Tipped in by Neubauer as he gives chase. And now Manning picks it up for Stillwater. Sagasor dumps it in as Ryan dumps him. And now Quast to play it for the Ponies. Wraps it around. Tied up on the half wall. Nicely done there by Bruchu, able to play it into the corner. Ryan ties him up. And now Manning and Ronaldo tie up behind the Pioneer net. Manning comes out, shot right on. Bagley makes the save. Once again, Bagley's been tested here early and has been able to answer the bell.
Yeah, but there's going to be a time where, you know, the luck's going to run out a little bit. I mean, you know, a goalie can only make, you know, so many multiple save situations there where, you know, the defense going to have to get up there and do a better job of getting that puck out of in front of the net there.
Sagasor now for the Ponies as he's tied up momentarily by Yo, able to come away with the puck. Now Yo for the Pioneers. Over to Bremer, back door, unable to connect. As a good look there, but Boblowitz, pass was just behind him. Boblowitz fans on the shot. Now Kaufman for the Ponies as he goes cross ice. Picked up there. Big hip check thrown there nicely by Petronik. And now Boblowitz through center. Bremer in, unable to hold the pass. Pass off the mark here. This will go icing against the Pioneers with 14:03 left to play, second period.
Hey, take a look here. Kyler Yo had an opportunity here. A little 3-on-2, but like I said, Stillwater was in there, and we're able to break up the play right away.
Face-off will come between Reifenberger and Cates. Reifenberger wins it back, and Stam out of his own corner now plays it up the half wall, just out of the reach for Peterson. Reifenberger picks it up there. He sends it in as him and Bugstead. Benson's able to make the save. A bit of a snow shower there by Reifenberger. No harm, no foul.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it's one of those things where you could go either way on it. You know, he might have, you know, I don't think it was intentional. I think the play was too close, and he was just trying to stop and avoid a collision. But I'm sure the fans on the other side of the ice from us there from Stillwater might think otherwise there, Jeb.
Mills wins it for the Pioneers. Now Reifenberger from the corner has it knocked off his stick. Cates plays it around for Holland. And now Holland through center for the Ponies as he dumps it in. Back to play it is Sontag for the Pioneers. Him and Cates tie up in the corner, but it's Reifenberger that comes away with the puck. Now Reifenberger off of his stick, comes all the way around. Shot is whistled up high and over the net by Stillwater as Holland plays it down for Cates. Cates from the corner leaves it for Jackson Cates. And he's tied up there by Sontag for the Pioneers. Now Stam and Cates in the corner tie up. Puck on the half wall is Reifenberger and Jackson Cates. Reifenberger comes away with it. And now through center, he'll send it in. Icing is called as he was unable to gain the red line. Faceoff will come just to the left of Jake Bagley.
No, it's been great. Like I said, even coming into the second period with this crowd, I mean, any hit, anything, you know, that they feel, the people in this arena tonight want something and need something to cheer about, and hopefully someone from either side can do something here soon. I'd love to hear this building erupt.
It certainly will as soon as we break the scoreless tie. 12:50 remaining here in the second period. Section 4AA championship game. A rematch from last year. The Pioneers from Hill Murray and the Ponies from Stillwater. His Quast is there for the Pioneers to play it up the half wall. Hegelson gets it there for Rinaldo. He has his pass intercepted. As Manning and Rinaldo battle in the corner now. Rinaldo comes away with it momentarily. And Bagley's able to hold. Face-off will come to the left of Bagley. A little bit of pushing and shoving at the end of the play there.
Oh yeah, after a period and a half of play here almost, you know, tempers are starting to flare and emotions are going to start to develop here. Because like I said, these two teams, they're just skating hard and they're giving everything they got tonight. And like I said, you know, for these guys, you know, some of them, you know, seniors could be the last game they ever play. You know, they might not be going to play juniors or college anywhere, and you know, this could be it. So, like I said, when it's a situation like that, you got to give it all you got.
Puck's deflected up into the stand, so a souvenir for one of the 3,400 plus here in attendance tonight. Sold out crowd, and like you said, first team to score, this place is going to go bananas.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, standing room only. I mean, they're stacked too deep here in the concourse, and people are getting on their tippy toes just to get a glimpse of what's going on the ice here this evening.
Breezy's able to hold the zone for the Pioneers. Is Yo now from the corner, sends it back. Breezy fires it in wide of the net. Boblowitz from the corner will leave for Bramer. And now Bramer on the half wall, trying to make something happen. He sends it into the corner. Ponies pick it up. They send it up through center. Petronik's able to glove and play it there. Now Bramer at center. Stanton tied up by his own man, Bugstead. Yo goes over to Breezy, and now Breezy will send it in. Benson back to play it for the Ponies. Boblowitz on the half wall. Shot fanned on, and back the other way. Mapstone plays it up for Stanton. He sends it in, and the Ponies will change. Petronik has it taken from him in the corner, and now on the half wall. It's sent low by Dutko, but picked off by Stam. Casey Stam, top of the circle. Benson holds. Quick stop and play here. 11:13 left to play.
Yeah, one thing, you know, I've noticed is Hill Murray, you know, they've put in a few shots on net here this evening, but they haven't had a real, you know, great scoring opportunity. They've been able to kind of get some clean looks and put a nice quality shot on that like you just saw there, but, you know, when it came to real great scoring opportunities, they haven't seen it this evening like, you know, the pressure that Stillwater's put on Bagley so far.
Thus far, scoring chances been 7-2 in the way of the Ponies, so like you said, the Stillwater definitely with the better of the chances. A shot tipped here by Peterson wide of the net. That one came in on Benson. I don't think he ever seen it. And now Cates back to play, but Mills comes away with it for the Pioneers as he sends it through center, and it's tipped up and out of play. Face-off will come at center ice here.
Yeah, this is, like I said, the Section 4AA here usually is the last section to punch their ticket down to St. Paul, so it's got to be exciting. You know, there's 7 teams, you know, down in St. Paul waiting for them per se, and these guys are the last. This game here is the last one here to see who fills that 8-team bracket for 2016.
It's going to be exciting, as will the finish for tonight's game. And obviously, the way that the game has been played thus far, whoever comes away victorious is certainly going to be deserving of it.
Absolutely.
Quick stoppage in play here, as I believe offsides was called, so we'll have a face-off just in front of the Stillwater bench. Head coach Matt Doman for the Ponies looks on. He's done a fantastic job as their number 2 team in state. He's had a fantastic record of 25-1-1 this year.
Yeah, Matt Dolman was a 2-time captain for the University of Wisconsin-Madison there, the Badgers. So, like I said, a lot of hockey experience on the ice, and I'm sure in his mind.
Puck's played into the corner now as Rinaldo gives chase. Played all the way back, shot on, tipped out front. Benson's able to hold. There's a bit of a scrum out front. Good chance there as the Pioneers got a bit of puck luck as we take another look.
Yeah, take a look here. Puts a shot on net, and Benson has a little trouble getting on top and freezing the puck, and Hill Murray almost had an opportunity there for a second chance goal.
Halfway through the second period, face-off upcoming between Manning and Rinaldo, just to the right of Josh Benson. And it's won there by the Pioneers, played down into the corner now. Rinaldo on the half wall as Mapstone tries to tie him up. Rinaldo puts on the brakes as they tie up there. Ponies now Hegelson, top of the circle. His shot's knocked down in front. Now Neubauer battles there. Rinaldo throws a big hit. The puck comes off back into the corner here. And Mapstone from behind his own net. Bugstead from the corner will play it through center. And now with speed, Sagasor comes in. Puck bounces off of his stick. Now Neubauer the other way. 3-on-2 for the Pioneers. Bremer unable to get around Bugstead. And Yo unable to hold the zone there. Now Sagasor passes it over to his brother Simon. Simon's tied up by Petronik. And Kyler Yo from his own end for the Pioneers. Headmans to Boblowitz. Boblowitz gains the zone, far side. Bremer cuts to the middle. Bremer unable to hold. Shot right on, and Benson's there to make the save and cover up. A good look for Brock Bremer for the Pioneers.
Yeah, it's good to see Hill Murray's second line here as you take another look to put a little pressure on Benson, because really when it comes to Reifenberger and Mills, the scoring dwindles a bit after those two fellas. So it's good to see that the second line is putting a little pressure on Josh Benson from Stillwater.
Mills wins it to Reifenberger. Now Stom sends one wide of the net, but Reifenberger's there to play it on the half wall. No penalties called yet thus far. Tensions have been starting to rise a bit as Stom was trying to line up Stanton, but Stanton able to step aside the big hit. Now Sontag from around his own net with speed gains the zone. He dumps it in deep. Sontag in first. Swanson from the corner now plays it up. Stanton through center, makes a move, may have been offsides, but now offsides is the call as they touch up there. Face-off will come in front of the Stillwater fan section on the far side here.
Yeah, it's kind of been more of the same as we talked about in the first period. You know, it's kind of one team puts a little pressure on the goalie, controls the zone, and then the roles reverse, and it's been great, entertaining hockey to watch. Just kind of the balance and the back and forth play. And like I said, 8 minutes left in the second period. Something's got to give here soon here, huh, Jeb?
I have a feeling someone's going to break this tie any minute now. Is back to play it for the Pioneers is Ryan. Shot right on, Holland in front, and it's knocked down by Hegelson twice. Good job of getting his body in the way there. As Rinaldo takes a hit up high, no call. Holland now plays it cross ice, and David Quast back to play it for the Pioneers. This one off the mark, icing is the call. Face-off will come just to the left of Jake Bagley.
Yeah, Hill Murray almost had a cross ice pass to Hegelson there, but kind of missed the mark and drew an icing call there.
7:49 left to play, second period, in a scoreless game, Section 4AA championship. Face-off between Manning and Ronaldo. Manning wins it back, shot right on. Bagley seen it the whole way as Mapstone sent a wrister in. And Bagley holds for the Pioneers.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, now Stillwater's kind of taking a little control of Hill Murray's zone here. And like I said, you know, the difference here might be Stillwater might just have an extra line or two over Hill Murray this evening, and that could be the difference.
Near opportunity off the draw here as puck bounced around a little bit, but Bagley was able to get a glove on it and get the call. Now the face-off will come to the right of Bagley between Manning and Bremer. Bremer wins it back cleanly for the Pioneers. Breezy plays it over to Petronik. Up the half wall. Boblowitz takes a hit, nearly turned it over, and now is able to escape the zone for the Pioneers. Kyler Yo posts up on the half wall, knocked down there. And now sent right back in by Petronik, just wide of the net. Ponies from their own end now, half wall. Manning through center. As he's got Dutko with him, 2-on-2 for the Ponies. Manning makes a move. Petronik out front, bounced around. It comes all the way out. Stanton unable to get a shot off from the half wall, tipped out front by Hoy as that one went wide. And now sent down into the corner. Manning tries to center. Stanton unable to get there. And the zone is held nicely by the Ponies. It's sent all the way back out. Bruchu unable to hold the zone, so the Pioneers send it the length of the ice. Icing coming up, but they're fortunate enough to escape that series of shots from the Ponies.
Yeah, great play development here by Stillwater. Skates it in, puts a shot on net there, and like I said, then Bagley puts the save on it, and then Hill Murray comes back and does a nice job of getting that puck out of the zone. Just good quality hockey we're seeing. Great scoring chances and great defense.
Reifenberger wins the draw for the Pioneers. Now Stom through center, knocked off the stick. Sontag plays it up, and now tipped there. Cates on the half wall, centers, shot out front was knocked down by Peterson. And Reifenberger the other way sends it in. Mills will give chase. Hoy plays it around for the Ponies. Now up through center, this is Cates, the captain. Tries to leave it there. It's turned over. Sontag for the Pioneers plays it up. It comes all the way back to center, and Sorensen for the Ponies is there to play it. Austin Peterson now plays it out through center. Sontag plays to Stom, back to Sontag from his own end. A little over 5 minutes left to play. This one comes in on Benson, and he'll hold as Peterson was right there applying some pressure.
Yeah, another missed opportunity by Hill Murray on those cross-ice passes. But one thing that Hill Murray's doing a fantastic job here in the second period is Stillwater has 4 guys with 20-plus goals in the season, and they're coming in, and Hill Murray's just doing a great job of breaking up any kind of offense, pass plays, multiple passes that they try to mount up. And like I said, Hill Murray's just doing a great job of playing back and defending any Stillwater scoring opportunities.
Stanton turns it over now, but Neubauer unable to capitalize, and back to play it is Ryan for the Pioneers. Sends one in, it's down behind the net where Muir picks it up. And now Ronaldo is sandwiched in the corner, but manages to stick with the play. Sorensen from his own end plays it up through center. This one will come all the way back. No icing on the play. Quas sends it through center. It's tipped there, but held in nicely by the Ponies. Now back through center. Muir will send it back into the corner where Sean Ryan will pick it up for the Pioneers. Up the half wall, this is Ronaldo with speed through center as he'll gain the zone. As he sends it in, the Pioneers will change. Now Bugstead plays it up to Stanton. Turned over there as Yo tries to throw it into the corner. And now back the other way. Pass just off the mark from Kaufman. This one will go for icing against the Ponies.
Well, like I said here, late in the second period, both teams trying to be the aggressor, throwing the body around. Like I said, the combination of just great defense and physical play. Like I said, Jeb, we're dwindling down here to the second period, and we have a team yet to light the lamp. And like I said, this crowd is ready to see something of that sort.
You got a feeling it's going to happen any second here. It's just a matter of who's it going to be. As Sagasor picks it up for the Ponies, he sends it in deep. 4.5 minutes left to play here in the second period as it's wrapped around. Boblowitz loses it there as now Breezy picks it up for the Pioneers. He takes a big hit from Sagasor. Benson from behind his own net. Now Mapstone sends it around. Petronik's there. Manning's unable to hold it as Yo gets it over to Bremer on the half wall. Tries to center now for Boblowitz. Down low, it's centered. Bounced around a bit. Benson's able to hold. And Boblowitz was pulled down along with Yo, all in front of Benson. Just under 4 minutes left to play. Section 4AA. So we take another look.
Yeah, take another look here. Hill Murray is able to get a little shot on that, but like I said, Benson's been a little shaky back there. He hasn't made, a lot of clean saves tonight, and the puck's kind of floated out there a little bit for Hill Murray for an opportunity to tap it in. Like I said, he's only saw 26 shots in 2 games, so he hasn't seen a whole lot of action here so far in the Section 4AA tournament here.
Cates now through center. Reifenberger's back on him. He sends one in. Big hit thrown there, but Bagley's in it the whole way in. He's able to glove and hold. We take another look here at the opportunity the other way for Cates. Bagley seen it clean. He's able to glove and hold. Face-off now bounces back. Sent around. Stam on the half wall. Takes a big hit, but this breaks it up a bit for the Pioneers as Reifenberger with speed through center sends one in, and it's tipped just to the wide of the net. It's now the puck tied up on the half wall. Sontag able to hold the zone. Stam holds, shot, fired, tipped out front. Never made it in on Benson. Pioneers apply a bit of pressure, but now the Ponies able to escape through center as Cates comes in. Sontag's on him. He does a nice job of riding him into the corner. And now Stam ties him up, and Mills will pick it up for the Pioneers. Out through center, Sorensen able to hold. Bagley has to make a kick save. And now Peterson for the Pioneers. He'll send it in deep. Bounced around right onto the stick of Neubauer as he sends it in. But the Ponies able to take over from there. Dutko now through center for the Ponies with some speed. Dutko rings one up, and I think Bagley just got a bit of his shoulder on it as that one tips up into the netting.
Yeah, just talking about some of the players out here, Noah Cates, Jackson Cates, they've got nice goal totals, but they've got high assist totals as well. So I think Stillwater's offense is based a lot upon, 1, 2, 3 passes and a score. With Hill Murray, Reifenberger and Mills are a couple guys that just kind of get loose, get open ice, and are kind of pure goal scorers on their own and don't really need a lot of help, but they just haven't had the space yet this evening.
Yeah, it's been a tightly contested game on both sides. Not a lot of clean looks, a lot of stick action, and certainly a lot of physical play as everyone is finishing their checks here tonight. Now Helgelson on the half wall comes through center as he tries to send it in. Bounced around, and now offsides is called. No call on the play there as Helgelson was ripped down by a hook, but it looks like the Stripes are going to let them play tonight, let them decide it for themselves on the ice.
Yeah, it's been great to see, whatever, instead of calling some chippy penalties or things like that, unless you do something real foolish or real blatant, like I said, they're going to play 5-on-5 hockey tonight, and may the best team win.
Sean Ryan now picks it up for the Pioneers. He sends one on that's steered aside by Benson. Now this one comes out to center. Ryan's able to play it back in. Bukestead flips it through center. Rinaldo shot on, but Mapstone able to get his body down in front of it. And now Manning through center with speed. Manning tries to make a move, but he's tied up there. No call on the play as Rinaldo's tied up in the corner. Now Quast battles with Sagasor, and Rinaldo ties him up. Quast comes away with the puck from the corner, and now Neubauer the other way for the Pioneers. Neubauer will send one in. Benson's forced to make a blocker save. Outlet pass, Jackson Cates escapes a hip check from Petronic, flips one up, and Bagley's able to glove and hold. 1:14 left to play, second period.
Yeah, this one might just come down to the third period here, Jeb. Like I said, more of the same from the first period, just back and forth hockey, a lot of checks being thrown, a lot of good, stick handling when it comes to, breaking up plays and different things like that. And like I said, it's been really good, clean hockey to watch this evening.
Boblowitz unable to hold there as the puck comes all the way back into the Pioneers' end. It's flipped up but knocked down by Cates. Jackson Cates' shot is blocked out front as Stom took one in the rib cage. But this one's sent in now, and Bremer's there in the corner for the Pioneers as him and Yo battle with Bruchu. Bremer comes away with it, a nice stick there by Cates for the Ponies as Sante goes D-to-D with Stom. As he plays it there, Bremer takes a big hit from Hoy. Now Stom sends it in, and the Pioneers will change. Less than half a minute left to play here in the second period as this one's flipped through center. Stom's able to knock it down, but Manning comes away with it. Sagasor from the half wall sends one in. Bagley with the save. And now Manning plays it there on the half wall. He's tied up by Mills. 6 seconds left here in the second period as it's tied up in the corner, and that'll do it for our second period.
Yeah, it's been a great first two periods, and what more could you ask for here, Jeb? Section 4 AA championship game, Stillwater Hill Murray 0-0. Let's see what period number 3 happens.
Should be a good one. We'll be back with our third period after this.
Don't wait. Communicate. Make your emergency plan today.
And welcome back to Aldridge Arena, the Section 4 AA Championship Final. Our third period is about to get underway. We've got a scoreless game thus far, Corey.
Yeah, so far it's been a back and forth balanced game here. Stillwater's out shooting Hill Murray 20-14. Hill Murray's had a hard time, getting a good solid scoring opportunity. Stillwater's had a handful, but we're still 0-0 here going into just about to start the third.
Over 3,400 tickets sold to tonight's game. As you can see, a sold-out crowd, standing room only, as this place is packed and ready to erupt as soon as we break this tie. As we get set to get underway here, both teams now making their way to center ice, and who's gonna be the hero? The winner of tonight's game will fill the 8th and final spot of the AA state tournament. Third period now, Sante sends it in for the Pioneers. Bounced around momentarily there, now picked up by the Ponies.
Mills for the Pioneers will play it up to Reifenberger. 3-on-2 opportunity. Mills backdoor was looking for Peterson. Just missed him. Shot tipped out front. Peterson with a second opportunity, but Benson's there to hold. Just like the Ponies came out firing in the second, the Pioneers nearly did the same in the third.
Yeah, here we go here. Dylan Mills skates in. Puts one on, but Benson was able to stop it. Yeah, like I said, you know, Hill Murray came out firing here right off the bat, and hopefully this third period goes that route, and it's just back and forth, and just a great, exciting hockey here. 16.5 minutes left there, Jeb.
Cates wins the draw for the Ponies. He sends it out. Stom's there to play it. It's tipped out front and now played through center. Broken stick on the play. Sontakes wraps it around. Benson unable to hold as Neubauer's in on it, but Stanton was able to play it. Now Ryan able to clear the zone. Now through center. Neubauer tries to step around a hit, and Hegelson goes into the corner hard. No call on the play. Puck comes all the way out. Quast sends one in. That's tipped out front by Stanton. Neubauer tied up there, and now Cates will pick it up for the Ponies as he's met there by Bremer, as Bremer turns him over. Bukestad on Brock Bremer. Bremer from the half wall finds it out front, knocked down by Yo, and now held on by Benson. A good opportunity for Boblowitz. His shot was knocked down on its way to Benson.
Yeah, you touched on in the opening of the third period here that this is the last team to fill out the AA bracket. Other teams that have clinched that we'll see in St. Paul are Wyzetta, Farmington, Eden Prairie. Here you go. Benson with the snatch out of the air.
He's back at it here now. Puck sent up front. Played with a high stick, and it's waved off now. As the quick stoppage in play here, as high sticking was the call. But back to what you were talking about, Corey. This will be whatever team is victorious tonight will be the 8th and final team. The other 7 teams.
Like I said, Farmington, Anoka came out of that tough, usually Blaine Centennial section. Bemidji beat traditional power Moorhead. Wyzetta, Eden Prairie, Burnsville, and last night Grand Rapids beat Duluth East to clinch a spot down in St. Paul. So they're just waiting for number 8, and we're going to find out here soon, I'm sure of it.
Shot there was just wide of the net. Now Petronik plays it around. Boblowitz on the half wall as it's tied up there by Hoy, but now picked up again by Petronik. He tries to go through center, and Sagasor knocks it down and sends it back in. Bagley slows it up for Breezy, as now Sagasor on the turnover for the Ponies. Bremer comes away with it for Hill Murray as he's tied up briefly by Manning. Now Manning able to enter the zone for the Ponies. It's played back. Petronik sends one around, but it's just off the stick of Bukestad. The Pioneers will get a change. Benson plays it up. Bukestad will play it in, and Holland touches it at the line. Reifenberger tries to play it up to Peterson. He gets it deep. Benson sends it around. Reifenberger and Cates meet on the half wall. Ryan knocks it down. As now Cates comes away with it back to Bukestad. Reifenberger picks the pass there. Awkward off the glass as Peterson picks it up. Has it knocked off his stick, and now it's sent back in by Quast. Mills sends it low. Peterson behind the net. He takes a hit. Now Mapstone from the corner. Ryan's able to play it briefly, but it comes back into the Pioneers' end. Reifenberger now, as he puts on the brakes, he'll play it up the half wall. Ryan unable to hold, and now the Ponies at center, shot right on, but Quast is able to knock it down. And now Helgelson has it stripped off of his stick by Swanson. Pioneers send it all the way down, just wide of the net. Icing is called. A little of a face-off just to the left of Jake Bagley.
Yeah, it's been, like I said, another kind of same start. Like I said, these periods are just mirroring each other. You know, Hill Murray kind of comes out at the beginning of the period and kind of controls the zone and the pace of play a little bit. But, yeah, like I said, it's something's got to give here, Jeb. And just waiting to see what it's going to be.
Hoy has it for the Ponies. He sends it in. It takes an awkward hop, but Pioneers, Ronaldo is able to play it up to Helgelson. Through center now as Neubauer gains the zone. Down behind the net. No penalties have been called thus far in tonight's game. They've certainly let them play. It's been very physical, but the Stripes just letting them do it all out on the ice between the two teams, and it'll be interesting to see who comes away with it tonight.
Yeah, and you know, if and when a penalty does get called, you know, will that be the difference of the game? You know, when one team gets an opportunity to play a little 5-on-4 and you know, see how they do with that scoring opportunity. Because the other night when we did the White Bear game, Stillwater has a very solid power play, and that would be a heck of an advantage for them if they had a power play opportunity.
Over 30% on the power play this year. One of the top power plays in the state. Is now Brock Bremer from down behind his net. Sagasor comes away with it. Petronic, he steps around him. Now Manning with the puck, leaves it again for Sagasor. Down and around the net, Sagasor trying to find some space. He sends one on. Bagley's able to make the save and cover. Stoppage in play. 12:08 left to play in the third and final period of the Section 4AA championship.
Yeah, and you talked a little bit about Stillwater's power play and how great they are, you know, comparable amongst the teams in the state of Minnesota. They also have a great penalty kill. They're killing 93% of the penalties that they have to kill, and so like I said, they got a pretty well-rounded team. 5-on-4, 5-on-5, it doesn't really matter to those guys.
Now puck's bounced off the stick of Cates here at center ice. It comes all the way out to center. Sean Ryan now goes D-to-D to Quast. Quast sends it through center, and Bugsted's there to play. Tipped around, but sent right back in by the Ponies as Holland gives chase. He sends it low to Cates. Cates centers, tipped by Bagley, and now Peterson comes away with it for the Pioneers. Peterson gains center and sends it in. They'll change. The Ponies now on the half wall. Mapstone is met there by Mills. As Mills comes away with the puck, tries to center. Now turnover here is Holland. Out front, Cates, Jackson, Cates! And a shot was knocked down out front by Sontag. A good opportunity there, but Sontag able to get his body in front of it. Casey Stam, captain for the Pioneers, sends it to center. This is Mills. Mills will leave for Helgelson as he'll send it low. Wrapped all the way around. Dutko's there to play it on the half wall as he plays it up through center. Now Kaufman has it bounce off his stick, and Helgelson will send it low. It's left there now, and on the half wall, Kaufman takes a big hit from Helgelson. Puck's knocked into the corner. Now down around the net, Quast meets him. That's tied up again on the half wall. Now from the corner, tried to center. It's picked off there by Ronaldo as he plays it up the zone, up the half wall, excuse me. Back behind the net, Stam takes his man down. Next bumped off the Mornings. That'll get us a stoppage in play and a face-off outside of the Pioneer zone.
You know, and this is just, you know, speculation type stuff, but, you know, you wonder if Stillwater, you know, the one loss on the season, #1 seed in this section, #2 team in the state, you wonder if, you know, the kind of pressure's getting to some of these kids, you know, I mean, you know, the Hill Murray guys, I mean, not that these guys have, you know, been here for 28 of the state tournament appearances, but been there, done that. You know, the pressure's off. They're not carrying the weight of a, you know, a building program and a school on their shoulders, and, you know, it could kind of be weighing on the Stillwater Ponies a bit.
Absolutely, valid point. Puck's tipped in here now on Benson as Hoy will play it out down and around. It wraps all the way around back to center ice where Petronic picks it up. He'll send it back in deep for the Pioneers. Yo's the first one in on the puck as he rings it around just out of the reach of Boblowitz. As now through center come the Ponies. Sagasor gains the zone. Puck's bounced around, but Petronic's able to play at the length of the ice. Bremer with speed as he'll send one in on Benson. Now Boblowitz unable to hold it. And And the Ponies will send it back in. Kick save there by Bagley. Boblowitz plays it up to Bremer. And now Bremer at center will get it deep for the Pioneers. Benson out to play it. Sends it around, nearly off the mark there as Holland plays it up the wall. Back out to Quast. He'll send it right back in. Benson leaves it there for Muir. Muir turns it over. Right out front, opportunity for Mills. And Benson was able to get a shoulder on it. Reifenberger keeps it low. Peterson now tries to leave for Mills. Ponies play it up to center. They're able to clear the zone. And now they gain the zone. Cates sends one in. Bagley with a blocker save. And now Jackson Cates from behind the Pioneers net is tied up there briefly. And now Cates comes away with it. Cates tries to drive the zone. And he's ran into Bagley there, which knocks the net off the Mornings. Again, we'll have a face-off just to the left of Jake Bagley.
Yeah, take a look at the scoring opportunity from Hill Murray. I mean, like I said, Benson did a great job of plugging up the hole there. That was a nice shot attempt there, and one of the better scoring opportunities Hill Murray's had. You know, as you get late in the game here, 8.5 minutes left, you know, goaltending gets more and more important. You know, and Bagley's proven this evening that he can, you know, make, 2-3 save scoring opportunities. But Benson hasn't been quite challenged the same way yet, so we'll kind of see how that plays out here over the next 8.5 minutes.
Parker Dudko right off the draw with a great opportunity for the Ponies as Bagley made the initial save. The rebound popped out right out in front. Duco's shot was tipped up front, and now the Stillwater fan bases come to their feet as they're trying to break this scoreless tie. Section 4AA face-off now won by Rinaldo for the Pioneers. Stom plays it out of the corner as he headmans over to Sontag. Sontag plays a big hit there, sent around by Stom. As now Mapstone from the corner sends it out front. Bagley's there to hold. And we get another quick stoppage in play as this place is electric now.
Yeah, you know, like I said, you know, the Stillwater fans on their feet, you know, they're hungry. They're a hungry community. Like I said, they've been to the state tournament once, and they got a team, you know, this season that could possibly win the state tournament. And no discredit to the Hill Murray fans, but, you know, like they're kind of sitting on their hands and, you know, been there, done that, and, you know, we'll see what happens in the end.
Face-off now between Manning and Bremer just to the right of Bagley. It's won by Manning, but unable to hold the zone was Bruchu for the Ponies as he's got to retreat all the way back to his own end. He sends it around. Sagasor tips at center. It's sent in by Breezy now as Benson leaves it for Hoy. He wraps it around to Sagasor, and now the Ponies are out of their end. Through center here as Manning looks to make a move. In on Bagley, it's bounced around. And the Ponies score. Tough break and a tough call there as the net was clearly off of the Mornings.
We're gonna have to take a look at this one, Jeb. That's gonna be pretty, you know, Jake Bagley's gotta keep his cool in a situation like that, but when the emotions are high, but it seemed like that second shot that went in there, the net was clearly off, or, you know, but like I said, we'll have to take a look at the replays.
Tough break for the Pioneers, as I don't know that they have the ability to take a look at it, but from our angle, you could clearly see as Manning comes in here, the second attempt there.
Looks like the puck is on his pad outside of the goal crease when the net starts to come loose. So
if they have the ability to look at it, they certainly should, because the net was clearly off of the Mornings before it crossed the goal line. This should be no goal in a 0-0 game.
Yeah, I mean, I was watching the girls' tournament last weekend. You know, like I said, technology and things that they have there in the XL Energy Center with a major broadcast.
See, the first attempt on the rebound was was held up, and then the second attempt is when the net was knocked off the Mornings.
Yeah, either way though, Jake Begley, you know, he kind of got hot and went after the refs there. Still 1-0 game maybe with 7.5 left, and they're going to need him here down the stretch to make some big saves and keep this Hill Murray club in the game.
It'll be interesting to see as the officials have congregated at center ice. I don't know that they have technology to look at a replay. No goal is the call. They got it right. And we remain scoreless here in a Section 4AA championship game. The Pioneers fan base has gone electric, and the Ponies not happy with the call, clearly.
Yeah, talk about a mix of emotions here in the last few minutes. We'll take another look here. Like I said, you can see the net come loose before that second chance tip in. Like I said, you know, now the emotions are going to settle in, and we'll see how that plays out with the eruption and the high of Stillwater thinking they had a goal, and now the balance of momentum has shifted back to Hill Murray with taking that one off the board. Hopefully for Hill Murray, Jake Begley's cooled down and refocused here because, like I said, we've got a 0-0 game here, Jeb, and 7.5 left.
Should be an exciting finish, to say the least, as mixed emotions from both sides. The Ponies ecstatic for a minute. And then once the news came that the goal was called off, the Hill Murray fan base exploded. 7:37 left to play. We're back underway. Holland in the corner. Ponies. Reifenberger for the Pioneers. It's knocked down by Bukestad. He sends it right back in. Stamm now for the Pioneers. Plays it out of the corner up through center. Napstone sends one in. It rings all the way around, and now Cates is unable to handle it there as Sontag meets him. Peterson from the corner gets it onto the stick of Reifenberger with speed. Marco Reifenberger, shot just off of the shoulder of Benson there. Great opportunity. Puck deflects up and into the stands. And we get a stoppage in play with just over 7 minutes left to play.
Yeah, Reifenberger skates in and puts a great shot on net. Benson does a great job of getting over and putting a body on that puck. But on Hill Murray's end, that's kind of what they're looking for either Mills or Reifenberger to get loose, get some space on the ice, and put one in the back of the net.
7:04 left to play. Rinaldo and Manning on the draw. It's won there momentarily by Rinaldo, but Sagasor comes away with it for the Ponies. Sent all the way around here now. The puck comes all the way back to play. It's fired out through center there. Now Quast for the Pioneers. D to Ryan. And Ryan will flip it up, down into the Ponies' end. And it's played right back to center, and Ryan will send it right back in. Wraps around. Manning for the Ponies. Flips it up, and it's tipped by Rinaldo into the Stillwater bench. So we'll get a stoppage in play and a face-off at center ice. 6.5 minutes left to play here.
It was kind of, you know, Jeff, we were talking about how, you know, all these fans are on the edge of the seat waiting for something to erupt. It was kind of entertaining for us up here in the booth to kind of feel it on both sides there for a minute and still have a 0-0 game to call.
Absolutely, and we got to see it, you know, the replay. Most of these folks don't have that ability, so they're going off of sheer emotion, where we got to see the actual what was right and what was wrong, so to say. Bremer has the puck knocked off his stick here. Is now Stanton, plays it up through center. Petronik sends it right back in, and that one bounces up into the netting, and so we'll get a face-off outside of the zone. 6:15 left to play. Alongside Corey Franzmeyer, I'm Jeb Brand. In Section 4AA championship game, the winning team punches the 8th and final ticket down to the Excel Center next week, starting on Thursday morning.
Yeah, Jeb, it's definitely lived up to everything we thought it would arriving to the arena here this evening. 0-0 with 6 minutes left. Winner gets a crown of 4AA and a chance to go to state.
Cates now from behind his own net, plays it up to his other brother Cates. Sent now down into the corner. Breezy's there as Yo battles with Swanson. Yo comes away with it. Now Boblowitz unable to handle it there. He took a hit, and the puck bounced up into the stands, so we get a stoppage in play and a face-off just outside of the Stillwater zone.
Yeah, soon enough here, I think we're going to get both sides of this arena standing on their feet and doing everything they can to support these guys and the opportunity that they have this evening of being Section 4AA champions.
Stam now plays it over to Sontag, Sontag through center. Reifenberger sends one in. Bukestad back to play it. Now Cates gets it up out of the zone. Stam tried to line up Cates. Jackson Cates makes one too many moves, has it knocked off his stick. Good opportunity there, but just one too many moves as he was able to elude the big hit attempt by Casey Stam. Reifenberger now through center with speed. He is unable to get around Mapstone as it's ringed around. Reifenberger plays it there. And now Bukestad through center onto the stick of Sagasor. Through center ice. Back door off the side of the net. Now another opportunity here as they play it into the corner. Sagasor leaves for Manning. Helgelson ties him up. They battle now behind Bagley, the Pioneer netminder. Puck's knocked into the corner. Helgelson comes away with it. He's unable to clear the zone. Second opportunity there does. And now Sagasor at center comes away with it. Sagasor from the left side, shot tipped and wide of the net. Rinaldo tips it up to Helgelson. He's unable to clear. And now on the half wall, the puck squirts into the corner. Rinaldo comes away with it. Stillwater wants a penalty. I don't think they're going to get one, as the officials have let them play all night tonight, and with just over 4 minutes left, I'm guessing the whistles have been put away.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, unless you do something real foolish and blatant, I don't see him being the reason for the outcome of this game tonight.
Kaufman's shot is just off the mark. Is now Helgelson sends one in. Wraps it around. Neubauer's there to play it for the Pioneers. Unable to handle is now Kaufman for the Ponies. Through center, it's picked off. Brock Bremer onside, sends one in. Flutters one in, I should say, and Benson's able to make the save. 3:33 left in the third period of the 4AA section championship game. Take a look here as the Stillwater fans wanted a penalty as both guys got tied up a bit there. No call on the play as we're yet to have a penalty on either team tonight. Yo battles in the corner here with Kaufman, and it's Bremer that comes away with it. Bremer tries to center, it's bounced around, and now out through center come the Ponies. Far side, sent wide of the net. Bukestad plays it, and now the net again is bumped off the Mornings. We get a stoppage in play. Face-off will come just to the right of Jake Bagley.
Yeah, 3:15 left here, Jeb. Like I said, this has been a great, exciting game. I mean, like I said, 0-0, and, you know, and we haven't any scores and not a lot of eruption, but like I said, it's been some good hockey. The refs have let these guys play. You know, we've seen a little bit of controversy, but the right call was made, and like I said, the table's set for one heck of a finish here this evening.
Absolutely. Face off to the right of Bagley between Manning and Yo. Yo wins it back. Bremer from around the net now comes out for the Pioneers. Bremer headmans to Boblowitz. Shot just wide of the net as Boblowitz nearly put one in. Bremer comes crashing in on the Stillwater net, and so we get a stoppage in play. Take another look at this one as Boblowitz nearly broke the tie.
Yeah, he skated it in there and took a great shot. And like I said, it's just off the mark a little bit, you know, maybe an inch or two to the left, and that thing hits the top shelf, and we've got a 1-0 game. But here we stand still, 0-0, down to 3 minutes left. Got a lot of guys out here on the ice giving everything they got, all their heart and soul, to punch that ticket down to the state tournament.
Stillwater fan base, I think, thought that Boblowitz was offsides, and that's what they was shouting, but nevertheless, still a scoreless game. Cates picks this shot off, and now through center, it's tapped in by Holland. Holland and Mills go into the corner. Petronic ties his man up now. Holland comes away with it behind the net, tried to center. This one will come all the way back to the Stillwater end. Benson behind his own net leaves it for Sorensen. Now Sorensen plays it to Bruchu. Back to Sorensen, caught him off guard. Rinaldo now centers for Helgelson. Petronic's shot is knocked down out front, and the Ponies are able to clear the zone. Sorensen now sends one in. Back to play it as the Ponies change, get fresh legs. Sean Ryan now plays it up through center, tips it in. Icing is called, and with 2:05 left to play, faceoff will come just to the right of Jake Bagley.
Yeah, the old Stillwater fans on the other across the ice from us are getting a little restless over there, kind of looking for some different penalties and hacks. But like I said, they got to understand that these refs chose to let the boys play tonight, and that's what they're gonna do.
Exactly. At this point, there will not be a penalty, like you said, unless it's clearly blatant. Puck comes out all the way back to center. Hoy's there to play it for the Ponies. Up through center. Sagasor tips it in. Stam to Sontag. Through center now. Helgelson with an opportunity. See, Helgelson shot it, and we will get our first penalty tonight. Is Helgelson with a great opportunity, and it's going to be hooking is the call. A minute 46 left. And Corey, I thought we were possibly going to see a penalty shot.
Yeah, Helgelson gets an opportunity here. Skates in and gets hooked a bit. And didn't get a good, nice, clean shot on the net. But like I said, we're going to finish our minute 46 left of a regulation. And Stillwater's going to have to see if that 93% penalty kill is effective for 2 more minutes here.
You know, and that is a good call considering the fact that they prevented a scoring opportunity. See what the Pioneers power play can do. 1.5 minutes left in the game. They'll be on the power play for the rest of the time in regulation here. As the puck's tied up in the corner now, it's sent down and around. Bugstead will ring it around. Stam unable to hold it there. Stillwater will change its penalty killers. And now Casey Stam from behind his own net will set up the power play for the Pioneers. Far side, Reifenberger through center. He gains the zone. And now he looks to set up. He's tied up there in the corner. Now it comes out to Helgelson. Helgelson tries to center to Peterson, just off the mark. Peterson up top. Stam, one-timers knocked down out front. Reifenberger back to Stam. Stam sends one in. It's tipped out front. Benson with the save. 45 seconds left to play. Stam over to Reifenberger on the half wall. Tries to center to Peterson. Off the mark. Back the other way. An opportunity for Manning. Manning shot, and Bagley with a huge save. Is Manning with a great opportunity. Bagley came out to challenge and was able to make the huge save with 31 seconds remaining in this game.
How about that, Jeb, huh? Hill Murray's over there in the power play. Stillwater comes in. Great save by Bagley, but like I said, they put 2, 3, 4 great shots on Stillwater's goalie, Benson. He steps up to the task and stops them. They get an opportunity for a shorthanded goal. Bagley rises to the occasion again. Like I said, both goaltenders tonight have done a fantastic job. These teams, it's going to be tough to see one of these teams lose tonight now that we're so invested with 31 seconds left, 0-0. Eventually, something's got to give here.
Absolutely. Take a look at at the penalty that was called as Helgelson with a great opportunity, but you can see Sagasor get his stick in the last second and prevent the scoring opportunity, and that's why that call was made. Otherwise, I'm certain the refs would have continued to let it play if it wasn't such a valid scoring chance.
Yeah, like we said, if they were going to call something, it had to be blatant right in front of them, and like we've seen that before, there was.
Take another look here as Bagley, who's been solid all night, continues to answer the bell. As Manning gets a great opportunity out front. Bagley came about 6 feet out of his goal crease to make the the huge game save. As Pioneers have taken a timeout here to kind of reset their power play. It's just a half a minute left in tonight's game. And if we finish out regulation, we'll go to overtime, sudden death overtime, until we get a winner.
I think it was a nice timeout by Lechner. With 31 seconds left, it gives them an opportunity to keep that first line power play out on the ice, give them a breather, get them some water, and have some, like I said, 31 seconds.
So they get set to draw. It'll be Jackson Cates for the Ponies against Marco Reifenberger for the Pioneers. Reifenberger wins it back. Stamm now sets up, tries to center through a number of players. It's knocked down there. Now Stamm will have to regroup. 20 seconds left here into the game. Hagelson will start it ahead over to Reifenberger. Reifenberger turns it over. Now Cates and Stamm. Stamm's able to knock it off his stick. 10 seconds remaining. Opportunity here. Hagelson has it knocked off his stick. And now Ronaldo, as the time will run out, we're going to be headed to overtime.
What can you say, huh? I don't think this game would have gone any other way, the way it's been played, 0-0. We're going to head into some free hockey here. Hill Murray will get the opportunities. Have about 15 seconds of power play to go into overtime here. Both teams will take a little breather here.
We take a look at the big controversy from tonight, but I think they got the call right. This was with about 7 minutes left in the third period on the no goal, initially ruled as a goal, and then after review, they got it right as the net was knocked off the Mornings just prior to the puck crossing the goal line. You see Bagley was not happy with the initial call, but they got it right.
Yeah, and as you can see on the replay, you can see the puck on the goalie's pads there, and as soon as that second attempt goes against his pad again, you can start to see that goal starting to shift. And as soon as that goal comes off, you got to blow the whistle, but they didn't blow the whistle, and then that third opportunity is when Stillwater put it in. So, like I said, the refs got it right, and like I said, it's just been an epic matchup this evening, and here we are, overtime.
Exciting finish. Whoever scores next will be our Section 4AA champion and the 8th and final spot in the AA tournament starting next week down at the XL Energy Center.
Yeah, there's, like I said, 7 teams have already punched their ticket. Wayzata, Farmington, Bemidji, Eden Prairie, Anoka. Like I said, they're already packing their bags for downtown St. Paul, and they're just waiting for the 8th team.
Are you thankful for your police department and the brave men and women who serve and protect you? We have a wonderful opportunity for you to say thanks to the men and women of law enforcement. Government Television Network, On Location sister station, is producing a video of thanks, and we want you to be a part of it. It's a quick and easy way to show our police some gratitude. For more information, you can contact Mary Klein at GTN. Her number's on the screen there, along with facebook.com/Lake Area Beat. As we get set here for sudden death overtime, the Pioneers will have 14 seconds with a man advantage, and then pending any other infractions, it'll be back to 5-on-5 hockey until we crown a winner. Overtime is next. We'll be back after this with the start of our overtime. Welcome back as we get set for sudden death overtime. The next team to score will be our Section 4AA champions.
Yeah, it's going to be quite the atmosphere in here with whoever does put that puck in the net here because, like I said, this crowd has been crazy all night, and like I said, someone's going to have something fantastic to cheer about.
Stom now for the Pioneers, sends one in. Benson able to make the save. Ponies are back to full strength, tipped out front there, but never made its way in on Benson. The Pioneers now from the corner. The Ponies able to flip through center. Rinaldo's back to play it. As he goes D to D, and it's just off the mark. Opportunity backdoor. Sagasor unable to hold as he swings one out front that's tipped aside. It comes all the way back to center. And now Sagasor through center will send one in as he wraps it around. Jackson Cates is there to play it. Rinaldo sends it up through center. This one will go all the way down. It'll be icing on the Pioneers. With 7:10 left to play in our sudden death overtime.
Yeah, like I said, Benson hasn't been really tested too much other than that power play by Hill Murray. Begley's done a fantastic job this evening. He's been in some hairy situations this evening, and like I said, one of these goalies is going to have to give one up, and it's going to be sad to see when one of them does, because both of them have done a fantastic job this evening.
Both teams have certainly left it all out on the ice, and that's all as a coach that you can ask for, but unfortunately, we're going to need a winner tonight. So next team to score is Cates battles here with Bremer. Bremer wins the draw. He'll play it back to Petronik. Petronik now up the glass looking for Yo. Yo's able to clear the zone as him and Cates battle. It's sent back in by the Ponies as Petronik from behind his own net. Up the half wall now, played out to Bremer. Brock Bremer with speed. Yo crashes the net. Shot is knocked down by Hoy. And now Cates the other way for Stillwater as he gains the zone. Jackson Cates from the corner tries to center, comes all the way through. Holland's unable to get a handle on it. Now the Pioneers back the other way. Boblowitz, he's got Ryan break into the net. Shot just wide of the net. Boblowitz down around, sends it to Bremer. Petronik now sends a shot out and it's tipped just wide. Bremer on the half wall is unable to play it. It comes all the way out to center. Petronik will send it back in. Bounced around and now Hoy picks it up for the Ponies. Played here now by Stanton. Stanton sends it up. Now sent right in. Bagley clears it to the side. And now Dutko in the corner ties up with Petronik. Puck's tied up in the corner here. Now they come away with it. Peterson on the half wall, unable to clear, but Petronik is there for the Pioneers. Cross ice, picked off by Bjugstad. Through center, Bjugstad's shot is tipped out front by Ryan. Now Bjugstad plays it down as Stanton tries to go out front. Bjugstad and Bagley's there to slide out and make the save.
Yeah, like I said, Stillwater putting a little pressure here. 5.5 left in the overtime. Like I said, not a lot of room to work with, but like I said, Bagley does a good job coming out, getting low, and stopping the puck like he's done all night long.
5:25 left to play here in sudden death overtime. Rinaldo and Manning on the draw. Manning wins it. Bjugstad's unable to handle it there now as Neubauer picks it up for the Pioneers. Sontag has it knocked off his stick. Rinaldo comes away with it up to Neubauer, but just out of his reach. Played with a high stick here now as Casey Stom is going to have to play it. We get a whistle. The face-off will come just to the left of Jake Bagley.
Yeah, like I said, Hill Murray's done a great job of getting out, getting the stick out, and doing a little, breaking up plays. Like I said, Stillwater hasn't really had too many opportunities of extra pass opportunities, so I think that's kind of been the difference when it comes to Stillwater's opportunities for scoring this evening.
Sagasor sends one in, but Sontag gets in front of it. Comes out, held in there by Bruchu, now unable to hold the zone. Played around and Muir sends it back in. Now Stom back to play it for the Pioneers. Stom will give it over to Sontag, and he's unable to play it as Stom goes into the corner with Cates and Holland. Tied up in the corner now. Holland comes away with it from the half wall. Holland out front, he's knocked off the puck. And now Neubauer the other way for the Pioneers. Neubauer has it knocked off his stick. Puck squirts out front, but Holland's there to pick it up for the Ponies. Sent all the way up through center onto the stick of Cates. He's got Petronik on him. Cates with a goal! The Ponies will go on to be your Section 4 AA champions. On a beautiful goal by Cates. Noah Cates, the hero tonight, as Stillwater is headed down to the XL.
What a amazing goal by Cates. Unbelievable. I mean, he gets the stick on the puck, makes a spin move, and just beat Begley. As you can see here, there he is. Spin move. Comes back around, beats Begley one-on-one. Like I said, Begley did a fantastic job this evening, but there wasn't much he could do there. That was all Noah Cates. And his 26th goal of the season has been something special. What a finish, Jeb.
Well, the number 2 Ponies punch their ticket down to the XL Center next week. They go on to be the Section 4 AA champions. And they're victorious tonight in a 1-0 overtime win over the Pioneers. From all of us at TV 19, thanks so much for joining us. From Corey Franzmeyer, I'm Jeff Brand. We'll see you next time.